Sarah Wakeman was one of the hundreds of women who disguised themselves as men to fight in the Civil War. Her story was memorialized in her letters she wrote home to her family, which were later published. Wakeman was born on January 16, 1843 in New York, the oldest of 9 children in a poor farming family. Not much is known about Wakeman's life until August of 1862, when she decided to leave her home disguised as a man. With her disguise, she signed on as a boatman doing manual labor on a coal barge. Shortly after making her first trip, she encountered recruiters from the 153rd New York Infantry Regiment and enlisted on August 30th, 1862, under the name Lyons Wakeman. After serving on guard duty in Alexandria, Virginia, and on Capitol Hill in Washington, the regiment was transferred to the command of Major General Nathaniel Banks in February of 1864. On March 15th, Wakeman and her regiment were sent to Louisiana to take part in the Red River Campaign. The regiment finally saw action at Pleasant Hill, Louisiana on April 9th, 1864. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the men in her company, Wakeman fired round after round into the advancing Confederates, beating them back 6 times. However, the Union Army was forced to retreat back down the Red River. On May 3rd, Wakeman reported to the regimental hospital suffering from chronic diarrhea and was transferred to a hospital in New Orleans. She arrived on May 22nd. Unfortunately, less than a month later, she died on June 19, 1864. There is no record of her true sex ever having been discovered, and she was buried under the name Private Lyons Wakeman. In one of her letters home, she had written, "I don't know how long before I shall have to go into the field of battle. For my part, I don't care. I don't feel afraid to go."